Another update. I finished by lapping the valves. Everything looks excellent, beautiful, amazing. Now, pay attention. Spark plugs. It's been torqued down. I put the number 1 on the number 2, the number 2 on the number 1, the number 3 on the number 4, the number 4 on the number 3. And what you see here, I'll show you what you see here. The number 2, the electrode here, it was here up. Where's the dot? By taking from the number 1, putting on the number 2, again, it's on the same position. That means the threads on the cylinder head, it's correct. The threads from where it's starting the spark plug, the specific spark plugs, they're not correct. That's why it doesn't align. Alright? The number 2 that you see at this position, on the number 1, it was aligned here on this dot. So as soon as I took it from here and I put it on the number 1, you see it's aligned like the number 2. Here on the number 3, you see the same thing. The number 3, this spark plug, this is the number 3 spark plug on the number 4 cylinder, on the combustion chamber. Okay, this was here at this position. Okay, and this one, it was on the number 4. It was at this position where it is right now. So on the cylinder head, okay, needs some small adjustment, but doesn't matter with these spark plugs because it's gonna be always different. It's not gonna be consistent. That's why you have some spark plugs with a crash washer and you have a spark plug with a solid copper washer. That's a difference on the direct injection. Now this will not gonna rely on the direct injection. It's gonna be mostly, the most power will gonna be on the port injection. So it's not that much critical. It's gonna be nice to be all in the same position. Okay, but yeah, but forget that. You're not fixing the cylinder head based on these 4 spark plugs, because the other 4 spark plugs are gonna be different. You know, if you have a solid copper washer that always, and you have the beginning of the threads on the spark plugs always on the same position, then we are talking. Now with this, it is different. Instead of the combustion chamber, it's different. You know, the tuner, he'll gonna understand better what I'm saying. Yeah, just a small update for that. I'm gonna gap it also. It's not now the time for the spark plugs. I'm gonna gap them to be ready. And I need an answer for the valve seals, because till now they didn't tell me which valve seals should I use. Should I use the double seals or the single seal? I don't know. Standing by. It's more understandable, more clear if you watch the spark plugs. The threads are starting here at this point on this, at this point on this, and at this point on this. It doesn't start all at the same position. Yeah, like I said, for a port injection it doesn't matter that much. For direct injection it matters. It should be fine. It's not the first, it's not the last one that's running like that, right? That's it. Finish the small update.